Hey guys, we're back at it. 1/4" drive flex head ratchets. I think this is the 11th one. I might show one more and then do a finale 2 days from now where I got all 12 or 13 together. But before we do that, I got this 6-piece ABN ratchet wrench set, double box flex, double box flex, long pattern design, 72 tooth. I've bought these, when did I buy these? Last June. I've used them very little. I got like 10 different brands of these, different brands of this type of wrench. Whether you subscribed today, yesterday, last week, last month, or last year, you are eligible. And the winner is picked randomly. Somebody asked me about that. Doesn't matter when you subscribe, guys. The winners are always picked randomly, to be fair. I think in the future I'm going to start doing some more tool giveaways where I make you comment on a specific video plus be a subscriber. I think it'd be good for the channel. It's going to create more engagement with the subscriber and you'll have a better chance of winning. I mean, say there's 100 comments in a video and you got a 100 to 1 chance of winning. As far as the giveaways that are across the board with just being a subscriber, there's close to 5,000 subscribers. You got 5,000 to 1 chance of winning. That's not too good. All right, I just wanted to state that clear, and I want to do one more thing here. Disclaimer, YouTube does not sponsor my giveaways in any shape or form. They are bought with my own money and given away for free. You can't beat that, guys, for free. You got a chance to win something for free. It's not costing you nothing. And like I said, there's always going to be it's going to be picked randomly. And when I go to when I do a video that you got to comment on plus be a subscriber, I'll use one of those YouTube generators that hand pick a comment. That should be interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay. All right. Getting off of that. What do I got here today? Williams. Williams is in the house. The model number of this ratchet that we're seeing here is M-52EHFA. Again, M-52EHFA. It was on Amazon. It was $38. It is 36 tooth. It is, this one's a little bit on the long side. I wasn't going to include it in the series, but somebody wanted to know if I had any Williams ratchets. Flex head, yes I do. It's a little bit over 8 inches, probably 8 1/8 maybe inches long. It is made in USA, which I like to see. Very nice chrome fit and finish. It's part of Snap-on's line, the industrial line. I don't know what, I guess if I'm wrong, you guys will tell me. The model number is on there. I don't think you're going to be able to read it. M-52EHFA. I can barely read it. There you go. And there it is. Made in USA. I'll see if I can get in there for you guys. Made in USA. Williams is in the house. Take a gander. So it's got a nice length. Feels good in my hands. Very nice chrome and plating. It's got that barrel shape. I like how it feels. Let's check out the way where it flexes. First thing I notice, it's probably one of the few things I don't like about it. There is no detent ball, and that's going to be a deal breaker for some of you guys. I understand that, but it is tight. And I don't, with this type of, if you wanted to tighten it up, I always tell you guys you can put a little wavy washer in there, a little teeny one. If you have a problem with that, and it will tighten it up. I found that to be pretty useful information because I've tried it and it does work. The reverse lever is not recessed. It does stick up quite a bit like a Snap-on one would. Well, then again, it's part of Snap-on. Williams, it is an enclosed head. Let's see how tight the anvil is here. The anvil is very tight in this. I have used this quite a bit. I've had it for quite a while now. It is 36 tooth. The meat and potatoes. Let's see if you guys can hear it. This one's pretty quiet. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. I can barely hear it. 36.2. If there is quite a bit of back drag with this ratchet, I do know that. No, it's not conclusive how I do a back drag test, but you know, it's just the way it is. You have to kind of trust me on that. It does got a lot of back drag. You can see how slow it's going down. Let's try to pick it up. Obviously, it's hard to show on camera. There's only a few ways you can do it. You got to buy out torque wrenches and stuff to do it, or whatever that guy on Project Farm does. He glues it to a socket or something and puts it on a scale, I think. I don't know. There is quite a bit of back drag in this ratchet, but I do like the ratchet though. It's a good length, and the head is very small. How small? Well, let's put it next to a chunky monkey. I always go with a China one to start out with. That China one is way, way bigger. Let's put a caliper on the China one. They're notorious for being big, your heads, because, you know, inferior steel. Pretty much feel they got to make them beefier to make them somewhat strong. 28.22. The Williams is a lot smaller than that. You can tell just by looking at it. Under 22, so it's 6 mils smaller. I put it again up next to the China one. I think this one was a Work Pro. I think that was my first. That was the first ratchet we did in this series. That's quite a bit difference. Let's compare it to a Tekton. Tekton's not a bad head size either. I think it's. I'm not even sure. I didn't even do this yet, guys. The Tekton one is 24.83. And the Williams is 22, yeah. So it's smaller, a couple millimeters smaller. There's a comparison. Now let's compare it to a gear wrench. Gear wrench is very small, the new design. That's the new design. The gear wrench is smaller. There's not too many smaller than that gear wrench, guys. I've seen a lot of ratchets in my day, and I reviewed a lot of them. That gear wrench is one of the smallest, but I do got one smaller. I'll show you in a second. Oh boy, I always got surprises going on this channel. Oops, see if I can get that on for you guys. I'm having a hard time today. I don't know. Just under 20 mil. That's small. And the Williams is just under 22. So the Williams is 2 millimeters bigger head size than the gear wrench. But then again, that gear wrench is super small. As you can see, it's still very, very small, guys. There is one that beats it. How about the Tone? Tone is in the house. Look how small that Tone is. Yes, that is 1/4 inch drive. Look how small that is. I think Tone's the smallest one that I have. You got to see that micro head one on a 3/8 drive with a 1/4 inch body. You got to check out that ratchet. That was on my best selections for tools I bought last year. Check that video out. Under 20, 19.78. That Tone is 19.78. Remember that, guys? Hold on a minute. 19.78. Yeah, it's a hair smaller than a gear wrench. That Tone is super small. I already did a video on that Tone if you want to look at that. But overall thoughts, it's not a bad ratchet. It does got a lot of back drag. Good looking, feels good in my hands. It is made in USA. I don't think it's a bad ratchet. Just food for thought. I'm just trying to give you guys, trying to show you guys options out there and let you guys decide what's best for you. I do a lot of mid-level tools in this channel with some low and high-end sprinkled in. So I think it'd be good for probably, weekend warrior, do-yourselfer, semi-pro, all day long. A professional, then again, a professional could have anything in this box. They might use it for a backup. I don't know. Most professionals prefer high tooth counts, and I understand that, but boy, I always think you need a low tooth count too for strength. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Leave a comment below, and I always get back to you guys. Have a great day, and stay tuned.